So let's start with South Africa going after the United States for providing arms to Israel. How did South Africa make the determination to get involved in this, and what is their particular interest?
Well, first of all, any nation that's a party to the Genocide Convention and accepts the jurisdiction of the International Court of Justice, the World Court, can bring these charges because all nation states have an obligation to prevent genocide. And so on a purely technical level, South Africa is saying that they're recognizing that there's the potential that Israel is committing genocide with its operations in Gaza, and that it's doing its duty as a responsible member state and a signatory to the Genocide Convention. But in a more political and historical aspect, if we're to look at that, South Africa suffered for many decades under an apartheid system that its own government compares to the conditions that Palestinians are living under in Gaza and in the West Bank. And so I think there was a great deal of political significance. Nelson Mandela himself, when he finally was freed, it's important to remember that he was on the U.S. terrorism watch list until the 1990s and was characterized, Mandela, as a terrorist by the United States government. We should just put that fact on the table. But Mandela himself, when he did interviews in the United States on his first visit after he was freed, there was an effort to try to get him to condemn the Palestinian Liberation Organization and Yasser Arafat. And Mandela was crystal clear that he is not going to allow the United States to tell South Africa who its enemies are, and in fact said that South Africa appreciated the solidarity shown by the Palestinian people. So there's a kind of epic historical significance to this, but on a purely technical or legal matter, many more states probably should have been involved with this much earlier on. South Africa now is doing what I think many nations, even if they won't say it out loud, believe is the proper course of pursuing Israel's completely indiscriminate bombing of Gaza. The Irish lawyer for South Africa said in court is the first genocide where people are filming their own destruction in the desperate hope that someone somewhere in the world is going to do something about it.